Ciao Nicole, ciao. Cosa fai qua? Cosa stai facendo qua? Ciao Milton, hello. So I'm here making this ciao Sasamu. Hello. I'm here making this brava, brava Nicole, brava. I'm here making this second session of guitar recordings. Actually, this is going to be very boring, probably, if you're not into guitar. But if you're into guitar, you can just enjoy the recording session and maybe ask me something, so I can avoid dying of boredom while recording guitars. No, to be completely honest, this is wrong because I'm actually having a lot of fun recording guitars. It's very funny to me. It has to be a pretty linear work, and you really need to put some effort in that. So let me just put the link on Instagram as usual, so I can just yeah, so I can just share the video and I will be here. So we didn't manage to make the vocal recording session, and that for a simple technical reason. So let me join the live now. For a technical reason, because basically to record vocals you need all the microphones, you need the sound device and everything. So it's really how can I say, not really possible to actually do something like that without it being shitty. But I'm going to hello Wes, hi. Yeah, finally you are here. I don't have a call with you later. So to make up for it, we will make a vocal live stream. I mean, a vocal related live stream on in the studio. In the studio when doing that for during the weekend, probably, if we can manage to do that. Sorry, what I used was not really English, but I guess you understood. I'm not able to do multiple things together. So today we are recording the rhythm guitars for a song that is pretty much what I would define a tyrant song. It's relatively slow, mid-tempo, some male vocals in it, and it's somehow reminiscent of I Am the Tyrant or I Am the Wind. So I guess this is yeah. Okay, I made the live. I guess this is probably going to be a single, maybe, who knows? We will see. So as I said, during the I also live for the Tyrant songs. Yeah, I love them. So even if I really love Jade's vocals, but I love those songs. So as I said, during the weekend we will probably be able to make live with the vocal recordings, showing at least some of it. It's not going to be that easy because the connection is not the best in that studio, but I will try to do my best. So let's see. So I'm just putting my guitar back on. I will have like I gave me like 2 hours to record the rhythm guitars of this song. Normally, it would take me maybe even like 40 minutes, but considering I'm here live and talking with you guys, maybe I'm going to be a little slower, but I will try to do my best. So, um, as last time, damn. Uh, no, this time is not starting with I am, but that's a pretty cool joke. Yeah, but I think there is no I am song in this album. So as usual, I muted the vocals, I muted the lead guitars, so you can't really listen to the spoiled song, but you're just going to listen to the rhythm stuff. Also, this has got Niso's last drums. Song is in B. No, is in E flat, and of course it goes like as you can imagine. Of course, let me just check the tuning of this Evertune bridge. Okay. Okay, sounds out of tune, but it's in tune. Okay, works. So this is not a song. I mean, this is something maybe unorthodox because this song is in E flat, and normally when you are recording a song in E flat, you would just tune your guitar down and record it using your zero string. But this time I'm going to be like, experimental. Not really experimental. I mean, this is really bullshit. But I'm going to not play yeah, Jack Black style. No, Jack Black style will be like the that kind of stupid like. I hate Jack Black. By the way, I wanted to put on my Lutaro T-shirt. I wanted to put my Lutaro T-shirt, but it was not clean. It was. I have two of them. Neither of them was clean, actually. I mean, the Death one was not clean. The other one I couldn't find it. So I have got the Far East Grove T-shirt today by my Japanese friend Yasuharu Takanashi. Awesome, awesome person who also gifted me a lot of the action figures that you can see here. Heroic Rack from Florida. Utaro is an amazing band from, I would say, from Canada. Not 100% from Canada, but I would define it a Canadian band, led by Jack Black. So, as I said, I'm going to just play this song with no open strings, but instead just playing this chorus like this. I think nobody's going to die for this. Why not? I mean, hello, also from Florida. So the song has got some pretty awesome vocals, but you can't listen to this. So okay, yeah. So I have to get used to this shit. So it's very hard to play the chords and not sing the song along with it. Oh my god! So okay, let's just make it. Yeah, because of course I say, yeah, let's not play it with open chords. So it's really counterintuitive, but I will try to. So this time, as I told you, I'm recording two layers of guitar. I mean, two rhythm guitars. So basically four layers. Italian Little Alien in Crookia JK means Jack Black. Okay. Okay, as you can already imagine the lead guitar going. Of course, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's, I mean, the urge to sing it is really strong. So Ochimale. So it has got this kind of anticipated parts. I don't like it. I'm still still bending the nose too much. I don't like it at all. It's impossible to not sing along. So yeah, pretty classic. Yeah, I don't know why I don't feel like this should have more than two guitars. I will say. The fact when you're recording two guitars, you're just yeah. I'm um, I'm having you listen to the song we recorded together last time. Basically, what I did was to use two guitars to play different stuff. So this is this is basically a spoiler of this is basically the song we recorded last time. Only rhythm guitars and drums. Because here, as I told you, I'm using basically two guitars, left and right. One is left and right doing a jugga 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 jugga, and the other one is doing a zdagga dagga 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 dagga. But I have to justify the presence of two guitars here. Because if they're going to play the same thing over and over, probably it's not the case to actually record two rhythm guitars. Yeah, so I have to see what I can do here with two guitars. This is okay, it's not bad. I will try to record 4 guitars. Okay, so yeah, no metronome, of course. Okay, and the second one, we just record this separately. So these are the 4 guitars, which are basically the same. Okay, I would say 4 guitars. I mean, 2 left and right, 2 left and right is making a difference because of how huge the sound is. So I will just do this start. No! Fuck is this? Yeah, I'm always playing that bullshit. Okay. Yeah, it's relaxing to look at me while recording, especially because I'm not talking. So I'm not screaming like usual, like when you are driving. So this is okay, this is it. Okay. So this is of course the intro. The intro is going to feature vocals. Of course I can't really spoil this to you, but and there is also this G, which I will define chug. Okay, I'm just doing it last time, one last time. Then I'm cleaning this stuff here. I'm literally not editing anything because it's just perfectly on the grid. But as I said, this is not because I'm wow really good. No, it's just because I'm pretty much used right now to record like this. Sometimes I play without metronome and that without BPM. Just to forget, I just forget that. Then when I see the tracks, they are all perfectly on the grid. But this is something that is not true for live shows. Live shows, I suck totally. So let's go. Okay, something is not 3, 4, 1. Okay. There is something wrong here. Okay, so. Okay. I got it. Okay, and this should be the last part. Hopefully, it's the last one. Okay, it's the last one. So these are 4 tracks, and you can already imagine how the vocals are going here. You can try to guess. You can sing your own version of this song only based on the rhythm and sing along with it. So I guess this is. Okay, I love it. Incredible. Perfectly on the grid, but junga, junja, junga. I want to tie this with a junga rather than a jung jung, which is very, very, very different. So I have to make like the this thing. This is the maybe this kind of approach should work better. Junga, yes, dunga. So chung chang. Okay, not bad. Now the only weird thing is that I really can't. Yeah, twice the fun. Yeah. Also, this song is. I would consider the song pretty easy. So, jingle jam. So we have simple as that. I'm listening to the demo. So you can see this song is in E sharp, E flat. So I decided to not have the E flat as an open chord because I didn't want to bother tuning the guitar down, one step down, or half step down. But what we have is this one open. So we have which is pretty heavy as well. So I think probably to make this more realistic, I should make this because then we are going to play this live with also standard guitars. I mean Alessia and Alexandra. So I should add some open string which are more. Yes, exactly. This is a start. This is like vocals. So I think this is heavier with 4 guitars played on the lower strings, but actually yeah, I will try to add some normal 6-string guitars. Let's try. So this should be... Okay, let's try. I see my phone is working. Hi, Robert. I was asking myself if it was actually Icky. I see there is Victor from Lutaro. If you're listening to me, sorry I'm not replying your message now. Because I don't want people to listen to our business. Okay, this is still 6-string standard. Okay, I think this could work. Now what I'm doing basically is to try to treat this as this part as it could. Allora, Nicole, dimmi se posso risponderti in inglese, altrimenti ti risponderò in italiano. Dimmi. So this is maybe better. I'm replacing this. No. Okay, so this is here. By the way, Nicole wants to know if we choose the singles or if it's the label choosing them, or if the label has got something to say about it. Now, this is very interesting because, this is a very interesting question because all the people I know always are very, against labels in a way or another. Don't ask me why. Like, hey, we're not free to do what we want. We want to be free. Okay. Oh, this is a single chord. Okay. And all the people I know are against labels in a way or another. Like, no, we want to be free. We don't want labels to decide what we have to do. I hate this. I hate that. So, for a very interesting reason, I think. Sorry. I was just editing, try to see if this. Okay, of course, you are not able now to listen to the different that well, but now it feels more. It feels richer because it has got more harmonics, because there is like a 7-string guitar playing and a 6-string guitar playing, like we were live. This is pretty much the best thing to try to have that kind of deep. Iki is making a post in 2 minutes, he says. So all the bands I know are very much against labels. They hate to be with a label. They only like the, I don't know, promotion or money aspect, which is never really about money. It's more about having money lent to you, because basically what labels do is actually lending you money, advancing money for you to pay for the studio and this kind of stuff. Um, but I know a lot of people that are against labels. Like, oh, if it was for me, I would never go. I would never be with a label. I want to decide everything by myself and everything. What concerns me, I really love, 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 like Carlo Verdone used to say, um, to know what the label thinks about the songs, to know their opinion, to know. I Well, first of all, because I'm with the label, so I want I like them to be interested in what I do. I like them to have a say in what I do, because they know better than me in a way or another. I'm not a label manager. I never wanted to be one. So I really love to listen to what they have to say. Also, when people tell you something, you have to understand that most of the times there is two scenarios. Where you are really interested in listening to what they say, which is my case with the label. And another scenario when you just already know what you want to listen from them, but you are like hoping that they don't say anything different from what you expect. For example, uh, if there is some songs, there are some songs that you may just love because you grew over those songs. Those songs grew over you, and you just become attached to those songs for a reason. So when you really like a song specifically, when you ask the label or somebody, a band member, for an opinion, you are hoping them to like it. So basically, when you go to a label, you say, "Hey, I think this should be the next single." You are hoping the label agrees with you. And sometimes the label can totally disagree with you. They can say, "No, this single is really not the best thing to release right now," because, and they are explaining it with some reasoning. And I think that's the most important part, not because you have to necessarily release that single. Because, to reply to Nicole, we are not tied strictly to what the labels say. We discuss together, but at the end of the day, the bands, at least with Napalm Records, usually have got the last word. So they more or less decide which song they want as a single. What concerns me, of course, it's like everybody in the band already knows which has to be the single, because some songs are just born that way. You know what I mean? But it's very important to listen to what the label wants to say, because they can give you like a different point of view, and you may consider things you would have never considered by yourself. So I really respect label work, and I really love to listen to what they have to say about my songs. Then maybe I choose the single myself, regardless. Maybe not, but yeah, I like to listen to what people have to say about my music, because otherwise, why being with a label? Wouldn't make no sense. And I know exactly, because I know somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you. This was I don't know if any of you is old enough to know about this. Anyway, I know perfectly that most of the people that have got bands, they play music because of their ego. They want to feed their ego. They don't really want to play all over the world. They want to tell everybody they're playing all over the world, for example. I know about people that for which telling they are going to play at the Wacken is more important than actually playing there. Because, and this is proven by the fact that a lot of people I know, but of course this is common knowledge, are paying to go on tour. And there's nothing wrong to pay to go on tour, but simply for me, that's an extremely wrong way to do things, simply because when you go on tour and you pay for that, nobody in the crowd is really going to be interested in what you do. It's really sad. It's depressing, if you ask me. So what's the reason why you should actually want to have crowd that is simply ignoring you just because you paid to be there? It's extremely ridiculous. But some people prefer to tell other people that they are touring, they are a touring band, for example, and not doing music just because they want to do music, to make music. Sorry, my English sucks. But anyway, this is it. There is no single for Winterfall biggest mistake. Yeah, but that's also a matter of length, of song length. Also, actually, we all know that Ice Dragon simply is one of the most popular songs from War Arts. But we simply couldn't release that as a single because of the length. I mean, just too messy. I mean, of course, if it's for us, if it was for us, we would just release all songs as a single. But of course, you have to choose. So that's it. But at the end of the day, I mean, if you are with a label, you should really. I mean, if you are with a label, if you are with a girl, if you are with a man in a relationship, if you are with somebody in a relationship, you need to make things work. Being with somebody in a relationship because but you don't like it, you are unhappy with it, and you just try to have some sort of advantage from that situation, but you don't really like that, doesn't make sense. Really, it doesn't make sense. We have got this agent, I mean our agent, one and only, which is Frank Souffle from Germany. We absolutely love the person first. Then he is, of course, an absolute shark. Is amazing. He's like businessman before even being an agent. He's really an amazing person on a human level as well. We are with him because we love him. Yes, he can make the band work. He can sell the band well. He can understand our needs, and we are similar because he will never sell the band for a shitty amount of money, for a shitty conditions. He's only willing the best. It's like either we have got the best or we're not doing it. But the first reason why we're working with him is because we simply love the guy. So I think when you are in a relationship with somebody, you should really, really, really be happy. Otherwise, why are you in that relationship in the first place? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. And I know there are a lot of people that are like, yeah, we are with this label because we want to exploit this label, and that we want to use the label. But if it was for us, we will be free, we will be independent. I mean, trust me, you don't want to do all the job a label does. It's simply impossible for a single person, and it's quite impossible for a band. I mean, you can do it, definitely. You can do like I did, like 24/7. but then your health is not going to be the best. You're really going to, invest a lot of time and health and mental sanity, and to me it's not worth it. If you want to play, to write music, to record music, you should just stop thinking like, okay, I also want to be the label. The label. Let the label be the label, and let be a musician yourself. Unless you're like me, because I like to want. I want to do everything. Okay. So for how much I like this, I would really prefer to have a layer of guitars here, which are basically 6 strings. And so this is what I'm going to do. Okay. So this can be quiet. This can go here. So I'm just overlaying. Absolutely, relationships have to be based on respect, and of course our label is respecting us a lot. I use Reaper. And this is guitar rig actually, but not for recording. I'm recording clean tracks through a DI basically. So okay, so basically I should play this, which is just like. I don't know. I have to check. Yeah, why not? Hello, Nathan. Okay, let me try to check this thing. So what am I doing now? I am making these 6-string guitar tracks. This is this could be like Alexandra or Alessia guitar track, while the other one is playing the leads, because here there is a lead, of course, that you cannot listen to. So yeah, okay. Now that I'm listening to this higher tuned chords, this definitely. But here. Okay, maybe this could work. Yeah. So we have got all this anticipated thing. Yeah, this song is going to be the next I Am the Tyrant, of course, or I Am the Wind. But this is definitely going to be a single. For example, Allora, have you ever felt uh, hey buddy, hello. As I told Victor, I was almost about to wear a Lutaro t-shirt, but it was like in the laundry. Okay, here should be okay. So I need to put the. I don't know how it is. I don't know how it sounds. Okay, sounds not bad. I didn't make the finale. How do you say finale? So hello from Ceia, Portugal. Have you ever felt drained by your creative process by or by any song in particular? Why can't you send more than one comment per minute? What is this? Wait a second. Uh, how can I modify that? There's no reason to do that. Why? No. And do you know how I can disable this? How can I disable this? Guys, help me. I don't want you to be slow. I want you to be fast. Hmm. No, there's no option for me here. Guys, if you can help me with this, it would be amazing. I can make edit. Ah, here it is. Save. Okay, you can try it now. Uh, you can definitely try now. Okay, disabled. So I never felt drained by my creative process. No, never. I never was. No. That's why I'm writing a lot of stuff again and again because I never. Okay, now I need to just add the ending. Perfetto. I need to add this shit here. Okay, amazing. So this is the end of this, and here we have our full riff. Okay, now I have to put the lead guitars for a second for you to. I mean, not for you to listen, for me to listen. So you will. So you will know what this is about. Okay. So the part we recorded so far is the following. Hassan shouldn't have an H at the beginning, but I think we should ask Alexander. So vocals. Okay, now I'm going to just, of course, copy paste because, guys, I'm not going to record this twice. You may think this is madness, but I'm not recording this riff twice. I already have it. Sometimes I do, but only in particular situation. For example, if this riff was alone, was only by itself, I would actually record this twice with a different approach. But right now, this is going to be covered with a lot of lead guitars, and so I'm not going to re-record this again. So now you will listen to some lead guitars at the end. Yeah, there's this two lead guitars here, which of course I have to keep because otherwise you wouldn't. Um, Otherwise, I wouldn't able to record the chords here. So what's happening? Okay. Hello, hi Karina. Hello. So it's okay. Let's just make this. You can listen to Niso playing some war march. It was not really the same. By the way, this guitar is very low. I have to. I have probably to change the Okay. Of course, it's good for what concerns the timing, but I don't like this open string. Who's down? Tagaos down. Okay. Yeah, this is better. So. My approach is literally none. I just write them. Like if a phrase doesn't, this phrase is like, it's, I just think, okay, this is the harmonization part, and this is Zaga. It shouldn't do. Okay, I should do like this. Zaga. This is a small detail, but it's going to be much better. Zaga. Okay. Yeah. That's a totally different thing. No, really, it is. So this is really boring, of course, I know. Okay. Now I'm doing the same thing, but with okay, this is of course going to be heavier, but I want to play it separately. Now the game is doing bullshit. I think this was pretty much it. Ok. No, non ho mai usato Amplitube. Non ho mai usato Amplitube. Never used Amplitube. Usually I'm not into plugins like that. I'm only literally using Guitar Rig because I need to listen to something. I need to listen to some distorted guitar when I record the DIs here. But generally speaking, I've never been into them. To me, it's just that Guitar Rig has got a very reliable sound I like. When I used to download other kind of plugins for guitars, I always was like unable to make them work or to set them up. So to me, it's really something I don't want to lose time into. I'm not really a geek for that kind of things. I just want to record songs. I just want to write songs and record songs. That's what I want to do. Okay, now of course it's much heavier. All right. Now we make these guitars go longer. Now I have to remember the vocals, but because I have to remember the chords. But it's impossible for me to play chords without singing, and I cannot sing because I cannot spoil you the song. So this is a big issue here. Oh, let me see what Jade is. What is this? Ah, Suno. I'm coming with Suno. Okay, too long. Jade sent me a message. I can listen. What do I think about Suno or EAs for doing music? I guess the fact is, do you want to make music? I mean, what are you enjoying about making music? Because what I'm enjoying making music is actually uh, making music. So if you put that away from me, I wouldn't be happy. I can't really understand people using Suno or AI to make music. I really don't get it. I like. I mean, I live for this kind of hard work. You know, I just like the process. You know, the creative process. I love the creative process. It's simply something I cannot do without. You know, so to me, that kind of software is just removing all the creative process, and I wouldn't be able to play to use that kind of softwares to create stuff like that. To me, it doesn't make sense. I guess if somebody is happy with that, it's fine. Okay, this is green. Thank you. We hope to come to play to Argentina someday. I mean, it's not really, it's not forbidden. Everybody, I mean, anybody can do whatever he wants. But if you want to play with that kind, Tinker, play with that kind of software, of course, to me, it's fine. But it's not something you are really going to make something for yourself. You know, maybe you're creating music because you want other people to say, "Oh, wow, that guy created that song," but it's not. I can't believe it's something that can really make you happy, make you satisfied. It's impossible because you didn't do anything. It's impossible to be satisfied with things you didn't earn. You know, so I have to remember okay, should be. No. And then I will add. So I have to add the six. Mm. I have to understand how to orchestrate these guitars because I don't like the fact that in the chorus that in the verse I'm going to have the same layers that we have in the chorus. This is not really the best thing. So let me just mount these things together and let me check. So what I'm doing now is try to understand how these four guitars could coexist. I mean, four guitars which actually are two, left and right and left and right. So, okay, this is a verse. Mhm. Okay, this can work like this. So at the end of the day, it was all tied to what I was talking about before. There is people that just want to make music because that makes them happy. They want to make music. They live for that. And there are people that just want to make music because they want to feel better with other people. Like, hey, I'm making music. I'm a rock star, whatever. I mean, I never cared about. I never really cared about that. I always care about making music for myself, you know. And I think that's basically the point. How can you write music with AI? I have no idea. How can you be happy with that? So this is the wow. Okay, pretty tight, pretty tight. Hmm. There's something not working here. Okay. Okay, this is pretty, I would say pretty, I was going to say Sabaton, but you know, Iron Maiden have been doing this thing as well. So this is not really Sabaton. This is like every slow metal song ever. So okay, it's cool and tight, and everything is working fine. Just don't like this grid because it's too much. So all right. Yeah, that's true. Absolutely. You know, I've never been a huge Iron Maiden fan until later in my life because when I was a kid, I was listening to faster, more aggressive music, and I remember that, for example, I was loving the Trooper cover of made by Children of Bodom. That cover to me was amazing, but when I was listening to actual Iron Maiden playing the actual cover, I couldn't stand that because to me it was sounding like Johnny B. Good compared to Children of Bodom. Then later I started appreciating that, and I started also singing those songs as well. Hmm, I don't know. I don't know if I like this. This is so all the same. Let me check. Okay, here this should be. This should sound more like. No, niente. Nothing against Johnny B. Good. I love that, but when I was a kid, it was like a old man song, old man slow song with no distortion. I wanted to listen to higher gain stuff and everything. But then when I grew up, I even realized that I was of course I was considering Children of Bodom to be modern music, but actually they were like the most rock and roll bands ever in the metal scene, because they were really rough, and they weren't even playing with a lot of gain actually. So I was just stupid kid. But then I learned, and I saved myself, maybe. Okay, so this is the full verse. I was never able to listen to that song, actually. Seven Sisters? No, I never heard about Seven Sisters. Yeah, we were all stupid, but maybe not as stupid as nowadays kids, because they are really something else. I mean, not stupid, but they are really fucked up with the cell phones and everything. Okay, here Niso tells us we have to change. What's Seven Sisters about? What is Seven Sisters? Okay. Yeah. Exactly. So here we should have another. I can play it like this. Okay, definitely we should introduce a lead guitar here. Hi Federico, how are you? I'm excited to see Frozen Crown on tour. Got ticket to the Cleveland, Ohio show. I'm so excited. I'm excited as well. To me, it won't be true until we are over there, because it's been very rough for bands lately to go on tour lately. I could put a chord here. This is so 80s. No, I don't like it at all. So okay, let me try this. It could work. Could definitely work. Just to, because doing this, I'm not adding an additional lead guitar layer. Yeah, this is so happy in the 80s, but cancellatevi la chat sul telefono prima di andare. Delete your chat on the phone before going. Yeah. È un ottimo consiglio. Oh yeah. Hey, hello. Your question is legit, but right now we didn't have any information about that because we asked for that. But you know, we are the first of three bands, and we are, you know, the last. You know, the last actually in terms of importance. So we have to wait for some, you know, we have to wait for confirmation for that. We would love to do the VIP, of course. Yes, we would absolutely love to do that. If we are not able to do that, we will meet at the merge or whatever. I don't know, but we really have to do that. Absolutely. By the way, I hope we can do that very soon. So okay, so here we have this part which is really basic. No. Okay. No. No. Not big fan. No, I don't like the slide. Okay. So I mean, of course, we cannot decide anything for what concerns this tour. You know, it's up to other people. unfortunately. Okay, this sounds on time and also pretty cool and heavy. So as I said, next weekend, I mean this weekend, we are hopefully going to record stuff from the vocal department. It's going to be pretty hard, also because it's really impossible to do that without spoiling the songs. We did that on Patreon actually. We put almost one full song basically, verse and chorus, but with some raw vocals. But I will see what we can do because it's not that easy. Hmm. Yeah, I don't like that sound, like that sliding thing. It's more like I'm going to make something like no. Now what I did is basically cheating. I'm just making a part where I should like I'm making a part that it's not really how it's supposed to be played, but I played it like this because so I don't have the sliding thing in the middle, which I hate. Let's see how it goes. Delete the channel. This is that joke that nobody understood, and everybody was like, "Why are you here insulting people?" And you're like, delete the channel. Hello. Yeah, it's just much better. Much better without that slide. So until now, we have, of course, without vocals, without lead guitars, anything. Okay, this is interesting. Basically, you are not able probably to listen to this, but this additional part with the arpeggio, this part, this totally sounds like a mistake because it's just out of dotting. It's not really that groundbreaking. So I'm going to replace it with a just a chord, and then I'm going to add that arpeggio as a lead. Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty close to the I'm pretty close to a very interesting part, which is the main evil riff, which is a riff pretty much resemblant of I Am the Tyrant, I would say. So this is it. So far we okay. Now here we have Okay, we have already the pre-chorus. Okay, I think this could work. So let's play this separately. So okay, I don't like it. No. Okay. Probably I like this ending better than this. And let me listen to this result. So we have this and this going together. So this is a pre-chorus. A lot of voices going on here. So this is our higher guitar, which is basically the six-string guitar. I would call it six-string guitar. You're tapping on the table while listening. Yeah. I mean, you guys should really send me videos of you singing along this song with the lyrics and melodies you actually invented over it. It could be really interesting, absolutely interesting. We can even make like a sort of a contest for this. Why not? Okay, this is pretty happy sounding, but okay, let me try to add this. Not really convinced. I'm just trying to find different solutions because before recording the actual riff, because not really that fond. I don't know. Let's listen to everything together. Okay, so having four guitars is actually okay, man. Okay, maybe next time we could actually put some like we could make like a contest for people to record their own guitar solos for our songs. That could totally be interesting because we already have got some triple guitar solos, and we are going to have like a four guitar, five guitar, six guitar solos. Okay, so this is the high part. Now I'm adding the low to the down tune, the guitar. How do you call that? That like the yeah, this part which is played basically on seven strings. So stick it down, 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 down. No, no, no. There's something messy here. But in fact, let me listen to the demo. So the demo is right. This song has got some sort of water dancer vibes. No, I played the basically on the contrary, like so it should be. So, so let me see how it sounds. So every song on the album this time has got a placeholder title. I always do this kind of things, having placeholder titles for songs. Sometimes it's like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles characters. Sometimes it's like superheroes. Yes, it has got some melodic metal. It has got some melodic death metal influences. Absolutely, yes. Uh, yeah, Children of Bodom and the like. There is going to be some screaming vocals as well. There is going to be like yeah, some. I mean, not necessarily extremely speedy songs, but really, yeah, heavy songs with growls and screams and all of that. Yeah. So, so we have to just make this. We make covers. We are going to play a cover on the next album. There's going to be a cover on the next album. It's not going to be a Children of Bodom cover. Absolutely not. The reason would also be because, we're not really. I mean, if we make a cover, it should have like clean vocals mostly, because otherwise we wouldn't like use Jade. So yeah, we don't. We're not. I mean, not that we are never But we're not going to play Children of Bottom songs anytime soon because of what I already said. No clean vocals. It's a no. Of course, I love them. Absolutely. I'm sharing a picture from Iki. Okay. So this is it. So I have to play this part. It's pretty straightforward. No. Okay. And then okay, this could work. You may ask, why am I doing all this so many times? Because yeah, again, I'm having 4 guitars here working, so I have to make it like it was multiple. How do you say multiple? Multiple. Okay. And now we are at the chorus, basically, which is probably only going to have open chords, I think. So I love this kind of, heaviness from 6-string guitars, 7-string guitars, sorry. It's really satisfying. Okay, so this is Jinganda. Okay, Niso played this Jinganda, which of course I'm not going to replicate with guitars because I don't like it this way. Yeah, it's fine, totally fine. So this is the end of the verse. So now let's go on the very heavy riff. Not not that heavy, but I mean not that metal heavy, but quite heavy. So this is it. This is it. This is it. Okay. Okay, here we have got the chorus and the song is done. Basically the song is done. Now let's listen to this riff we have here. Okay, so I have to, this was the demo, of course. I have now to play this riff with at least 2 guitars. So what I should do is, I mean, here we have got choices, but the first choice is I'm going, yeah, this is a very heavy riff, which is going to be in the bridge, and there is, this is going to be over a part where people are basically, where Jade and, we are making the people go crazy in a way. So I will go to have a P, very quick P, but in the meantime, you can listen to the riff again. Oh, so the metronome is going. So how should we approach this riff? I already told you that I made a choice. The choice is to not tune my guitar differently than this, and to try to use all the different positions on this guitar, standard tune 7-string guitar, to make everything, you know. So far, the songs on the album are tuned in D, C, E, F, E, A, G sharp, E flat, and F sharp. So every single song has got like a different tuning. What I want to do now is, and what I usually did also last time, is to use this guitar to just record everything and never down tune it, because the most natural way to play a riff like this would be, of course, to have the open string, so you've got like and this would be also, also the simplest way. Simplest way, safest way, and also maybe the heaviest way, because you will have this string, the B string, which is the heaviest. But this would be, of course, obvious, and it would require me to tune the guitar multiple times, so I have to do the setup a lot of times. So I have no time for that, and also I find it more interesting to try to play a riff like this without an open string. So this riff is like, no, it's not this one. Sorry, it's this one. So it's I can just do this. So I know this is not really orthodox. Yeah. Not the best thing, but am I not playing this solo? Ah, yeah, this sounds much better. So, my guitar is clipping, so I have to. Okay. So the riff will be okay. Okay, pretty doable. Yeah, also with the slide maybe. I think with the slide is better. Yeah, probably should be better. Now what's the second part of this? Okay. Pretty trivial. So it would be something like. Okay, this fucking chair is. Okay, so I'm also thinking about if this can be playable live. Yeah, why not? Why not? I'm still not convinced because of the position, because you do like you have to go till here. I think this could be playable. Okay, it's not that bad. I mean, it can just be played with a normal 7-string guitar. For a 6-string guitar, yeah, but I think that the best solution for a 6-string guitar would be to just be tuned uh, half step down, because it's the best thing. I think it's the best thing. So. I think it should be like this, like, because the slide on the same note is not really the best. Yeah, more or less. This should be, of course, doubled by mm, 6-string guitars, regular 6-string guitars. So I think of course there is a lot of fingering, a lot of sliding here. I really don't like, but it's the only way. Yeah, it's the only way. Yeah, I think there is no way to actually not to actually avoid producing that kind of sound from strings. So we have got basically these different figures. We have got this. Then we have to go from here to here. And then okay. Yeah. And this should be replicated by a 6-string guitar, but I think that the best solution would be but of course tuned differently. So half step down, of course. I think this is the only way possible to play this riff, because otherwise I can't see any other way to play this. So let's try to see which of the takes were the best. So, and then here, there's going to be, maybe this could be harmonized. Who knows? Okay, this is the drums here. So we need some triplets going. Some chick-chick-a-doo. No, I don't make tabs. I don't make them. Maybe sometimes Alessia makes them because she finds more at ease with that, but I don't do that. Also, I mean, I never go with tabs. I only go with what I remember, and that's it basically. So we have this here. So I think this is not maybe the best sounding thing, but could work. Let me check. Because as I said, playing this without an open string is not really the best solution. Why not? Why not? But my question, sorry, Kingcraft, Vito, my question is, because I wasn't understanding the question. You said to I mean, how do you relearn songs? By making a tablature or by relearning them by ear? But my question is, to make the tablature, to make the tab, you need to know the song. How can you make the tab without knowing the song? This is my question. Um, there is something I don't get in this question. Sorry. What do you mean with that? Okay, this is. I mean, if I know the song, I can make the tab. If I don't know the song, I cannot make the tab. No, isn't it? So. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I don't really like the. I mean, maybe I should down tune the guitar. Let me check. So the final riff should be this one. So Vito, I didn't understand the question. What do you mean with that? How can I make the tab if I don't know the song? If I know the song, there is no need to make the tab, no? So this is the riff basically. It's still a little weird because of the fact that it's totally missing the heavier down string, but still it's not that bad. Of course, it's not like it's not that low. Of course, you can listen. It's not really low. It's just in. It's not in B, for example. It's totally in E flat. Not that low. Not that heavy. Still. I don't know. Yeah. Why not? Hmm. Okay, can work. It totally can work. I don't think I'm going to harmonize this riff with a higher guitar because it's really going to be messy. Because this should be like a. This should be played with a standard tuned guitar, so the only way would be. It's too high. No, this can't really be harmonized. Ah, you type it out, otherwise you forget. No, no, no. I never forget that kind of. I mean, I can forget that. Then I have to practice it, and then I remember it, and it's fine. Okay, this can be the riff. I don't remember how it was. Ah, I like this kind of a jacket down of so I mean this is of course making quite the difference. So let me check how it is. Is dun, dun, dun. Ah, okay. I completely forgot to activate the BPM, but the song is actually perfectly on grid. Okay, it's quite heavy. I like this kind of approach. Okay, I have to change the colors because to me the colors are like the most important thing when working on Reaper because otherwise I would just forget which part is which. Okay, this is the riff. It can't work probably. So yeah, but how was it? Okay, so yeah, so this could be the ending. Okay, I forgot once again to put the BPM on. Fuck it. So now I can check. It's a little. No, no, it's fine. It's totally fine. Just a little on the slower side, but the notes are pretty much right. Okay, 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 okay. I put this here and here. This is it. Ciao Vito, thank you. Ah no, it's Wes. Hey Wes, thank you. Absolutely, I will say hello to Jade and see you very soon. Of course, also in person. Finally. Have a great day and have a great meeting. Bye bye, man. So this is so classic metal, you know. So true metal. Okay, I probably here I will replace this with this. With this. I find this more. I don't know. What the fuck am I? whatever. Yeah, I believe, but this is like, yeah, okay, this is playable. Okay, this is definitely playable, I would say. Definitely playable. Definitely playable. Of course, I'm taking care of that because you never want to record something that you're not going to play to be able to play. Yeah, sometimes it may happen. For example, I recorded Queen of Blades with different tuned guitars that I wasn't actually able to bring live. I mean, my parts in Queen of Blades have been recorded with like two different tuned guitars, and to play them exactly like that, I should have two different guitars live, but I don't do that. Ah, so this is the full riff, but now, if I'm not wrong, there is another version of this riff with just an open chord at the end, which is very important because this part is going to have vocals on it, and this is very important. So, if I'm not wrong, it should be. Okay, so also I noticed that what I did on the demo is to put this. Okay, this maybe to avoid overusing that. Okay, I can just do this like. Oh, oh, perfect. So we don't have to overuse that kind of slide. So check. Should be here. Okay, but I already. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, let's. Okay, this is even heavier, like this. So. Oh, I like this so much because It's not overusing that pow, pow, pow. Yeah, this shitty pow should be replaced here. Also, it goes very well with this cymbal. Now here, I totally need to add this chord. No, I mean here. Okay, so should be like this. Down. Down. But did you notice that I actually fuck it? Like I'm not using the metronome because I'm an idiot. Benissimo, mandami un video se ce l'hai. Quindi, in realtà sì, con una with a 5. Sorry. With no, send me the video on I don't know, on Instagram in direct messages, for example. You should be able to play this with 6-string guitar, which is just tuned down half step. Ah, sei quasi in mutande, ok. He is wearing his pants, so he cannot send me the video. Bravo. Okay. Okay. This is cool. Okay, blue like this. No. Okay, this is very recognizable. Down. Okay, on the demo, I also had this chord here. Okay, so the full riff should be okay. Then there's double kick. I think this riff has got some. So this is the demo version. What's this? Why? Because of the vocals. song. Yeah. So it's like. I'm basically just recording the chords, but I'm probably going to leave them as they are. Not going to re-record the full riff, of course, because I'm not an idiot. Yeah, of course. I mean, I know nobody would expect this, but of course, I'm not recording every single riff for the entire song. Of course, I'm already recording every single riff 4 times because I have to make 2 tracks. And if I recorded it for every single song part, I would go crazy. Hello, JP Stella from America. Today is going to be it's going very, very cool, and also I think we just finished one song. Not yet. No, I this is the wrong. This is not the same chords that in the demo. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, the non-fantastic news is that I just recorded the wrong part. I have to do it again. So this should be now. Okay, now this sounds like it. Wow. Okay, and then we have got so we have the riff going all over again. Yeah, from where? So weird. So it's like okay, so so this is a full riff. Okay, perfect. Okay. So we are here, and this should be it. And then okay, and then we have got the final part. I get it. So we start from here. What's this shit? So okay, and we are here. No, Actually, this is a very cool question. For this last album, we have been using the following tunings, which are for each song: D, C, changing in G throughout the same song, then E, F, another one in E, and then A, G sharp, E flat, and F sharp. So we used almost every single tuning for this album. And I don't use the tunings because I like them, but I use the tunings because Jade is singing them better, mostly. That's the thing. So that's the only reason why I use some specific tunings. So this is the riff, final riff. And that's it. Okay. Here there's some shit. Okay. And the full song is this one. Vocals. Of course, you can listen to the vocals. I don't like this. Okay, I don't like this at all because this is somehow the same. Little shitty. It should be like a. Keyboards, you say? What do you mean keyboards? Maybe it's just the shitty audio compression. Of course, I'm using my audio device to do the record, so not to share this with you. Basically, it may be that. Let me check. Maybe this could be better. Yeah. I don't know. I have to check how it is because maybe I should play this with a downtuned guitar for this chord. shitty. Let me check. Ah, sucks. Yeah, as I was saying to the other guys, this tuning is shit in a way because it's not normal. It's E flat. It's actually E flat and minor. And the fact is, of course, anybody would just tune its guitar half step lower, which is what I should do. But instead, I decided to play this as I could using only this fretboard. Okay, so this is it, and this is the riff. So I believe we almost ended the song. Now I think the ciao. Okay, to make the chorus, I think I should just make the open chords. Ah, okay, I got it. So it should be like this twice, and then this. Let me check. Okay. Metal Blade? Why Metal Blade? We've never been on Metal Blade. We are still under Marquis Avalon. for Japan. Yes, we are still with the Japanese label. Absolutely. Okay, I think this could work like this. Open. It's Reaper. No, no, we are not on Metal Blade. We are still on Marquis Avalon, which is the Japanese label, and we've been to Japan recently, like a few months ago. Okay, so this is the chorus. And now, I never want to play like tied riffs over choruses. I like to keep it open. But I have to see how it is. Now I can't openly. I can't open the vocal tracks because you guys would listen to it. But to me, Reaper is the easiest to use. Okay. To me, Reaper is the easiest to use. Okay, here we could use this. But first, so it's okay. Okay, let's try. Just too high. I don't like it. Let's try this. Ah, what did I do? I deleted it. Okay, this could work, probably. Okay, so here there's a wrong chord. I think this is messy, but still should work. Okay, so wow, this sucks. Okay, now for example, I have to understand I mean, if I can. Is that good? I think I should do stopped. Okay, so here I believe it should go with chung chugga chung chugga chung chugga chung. But do you think, like for example, I don't know, like on Flight of Icarus by Iron Maiden, in the chorus, does it go with the chugga 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 or does it go with the open chords? To me, it's open chords. Okay, I just watched 2 minutes of advertising on YouTube. Yeah, definitely sounds open. Chun chun. Okay, I could make this as the ending, but I don't know because I want to make The second part of the chorus, like chun 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 chun. I want to make the second part of the chorus. Chun 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 chun. The chun 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 chun. The mid-tempo palm muting. Let's see. Wow, it's 6. I have to go. I definitely have to go. Wow. But we actually recorded an entire song. Okay. Perfect. All right. Awesome. Exactly. Awesome. I mean, Vito and JP Stella, could you tell me, in a normal Sabaton song, in the chorus, are the guitar doing this? Or are they doing open chords like this? Both at the same time. It's fine. It's fine. You don't have to listen to them. No problem. You can keep listening to Frozen Crown and you're fine. Also, another of the Alexandra's things are fine, which is another must. Like awesome. I want to add some palm muting here. I feel it can sound much better. Wow, guys, we just finished the rhythm for one song. 8 more to go. It sucks so badly. Wow. It sucks so badly. So badly. Incredibly bad. Why? Why? Shit. Okay, probably it will be better like this. Okay, with this palm muting, it sounds a little better. ACDC sound. Okay. So we are done. We are done with the song, mostly. So we have this. Hmm. Here we have already the. Of course, the drum is not right because I mounted the parts in the wrong section. Awesome! Okay. Here, there's a part that I made that is not even. Is uneven. Uneven. Here. Here. Because we have these leads. Okay. I will keep this open like. You know, like it sounded like I didn't have the metronome, but instead I had it. No, 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 no. What did I do? What did I do? What did Miso do? Why? Okay. Okay. I know it was a mess, but I managed to understand everything. Okay, okay, okay. No, no. We have a problem here. We have a problem here. Wow. Okay, we have a problem here. Fuck it. We have to fix this with Niso. The gallop strumming sounds good. Yeah, I like it. By the way, guys, it's been 3 hours and I have to leave. Absolutely have to leave. Also because I found this issue with the drums and I had to call Niso now to fix this. So I don't know, there is really truly some issue with the drums. Okay, maybe I solved it. Okay, it was my mistake. It was my mistake. So let's listen to the song one last time and then I say you goodbye. Vocals. Sorry, there's a mistake here. What is this shit? Okay, here we have to put some open chords and that's it. Let's play the open chords and then we are set. This didn't last shit. Because the problem is I have to put to keep the gain low enough so it doesn't clip. It's not best. Okay, seems that. now to, of course, this should be to be, you know, on the same, you know, for the same logic, I should play this also here. But this really sucks. It's not heavy enough. It's not low. So I'm going to cheat here, and I'm going to put just two 7-string guitar chords, even if we are not playing this live like this. Okay. Probably this should. Okay. I don't know if. So here we have the bass. Wow, I love it. Amazing. Like Alexandra would say. So, guys, we just finished recording this song. Yeah, those leads are still, of course, placeholders, but they're going to sound like that. So we just finished this song. This is the Tyrant song, I Am the Wind song on the album, slow, mid-tempo, kind of riff, very low and heavy. And rhythm guitars are officially done, I think, except for some detail. So I go updating my schedule here. Oh yeah, this song has got a pretty cool title. And I'm saying goodbye to you. Simple as that. Perfect. So, guys, it's been a pleasure. See you next time. And yeah, maybe the second coming could be the title. See you next time. Bye. Have a great time. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.